First, what's going on, guys? It's not gonna be long. Doing it for my boy LA original. And this is for people who wants. I'm probably just gonna do Streamyard too as well, but kind of want to just talk about this. So when I discuss the Chargers season, including preseason, regular season, I'm just going ahead and go live. Hey, baby. Yeah, I'm live. It's not gonna be too long. Haven't been live in months, man. Usually just be regular videos, but yeah, man. Just looking at this, it's week one. It's the preseason. I'll say the good thing is the defense. They was able to work a little bit harder. They got some stops. For the most part, but it's just the offense was kind of concerning. Now I know that the Chargers podcast they kind of discussed and talked about this, and we have Easton Stick. Easton Stick didn't have the greatest performance whatsoever. So he kind of struggled majority of the game. I mean, he played the first two quarters, so he played in the first half. Then thrown out one touchdown, one interception. I think he went like 5 for 13. Just was bad overall, man. I mean, I know they don't want to reveal the whole playbook. I understand with Harbaugh, we got a lot of new coordinators. We got Greg Roman. I get that. You're not working with starters. We understand that, but at least put some effort. And it's not even about winning the preseason game. That would be kind of cool. But the thing is, though, you want to go very hard in preseason because this is going to help set you up for the regular season. And I'm looking at with Justin Herbert too. I mean, he has like a foot injury for a little bit. He's on a walking boot, so he may perform in a couple weeks, and I want him to be ready for week one against the Raiders. Man, we gotta do good, man. We gotta get to a great start because with the Raiders, man, that's a divisional rival game, and we gotta get that taste out of our mouth when we lost 60 points, man. Put up 60 points, and this is Easton Stick, man. We lost every single game with him. What I'm starting to be concerned is that without our starters, this team looks terrible on offense. Can't move the ball, doing these predictable plays. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, we got to do something. We got to get something going. I will say a good spark is when Luis Perez, he came in and he did really well. And this guy, 29 years old. I mean, he's say he's decent, pretty good guy, and he was actually throwing the ball pretty well. And this man only had a few series and had 61 yards. So I'm looking like we can probably use him, and I'm thinking like we can use him hopefully in the last 2 weeks of this preseason game to help us get momentum going, and then bring in and get Justin Herbert because it's not a guarantee that Justin Herbert's going to be 100%. We don't know that he's not going to be 100% throughout this whole season. So I would like for Harbaugh to make some combinations and some runs and things of that nature. I would say from the running back position, Jared Patterson. Jared Patterson looked pretty good. Isaiah Spiller, I think we should cut him. I know some people gonna be like, no, we ain't really give him a chance. I mean, he been in the team for like what 2 3 years. So I know we can blame like play calling when he hasn't had too much playing time, but he just seems like a regular ass running back to me. I really would like Jared Patterson to have that spark. Remind me of I won't say LT, but the one running back that we had. He went to the Steelers, but we can use him. Maybe keep Elijah Dawson, but we got J.K. Dobbins, Gus Edwards. I want to see them play probably the last week of the preseason to get that rust off, man. Because we can't just come in and be like, all right, everybody starting now. Let's go against the Raiders and win. Like we gotta. I understand they've been practicing. And you don't want any unnecessary injuries, but I think stars should start around like week 3, week 4, just a little bit. Maybe pay a quarter. Just get the rust off, man, to understand what the competitive edge is. But I was just a little concerned a little bit. I mean, it was just hard for them to move the ball, Leeson Stick. I think we should cut him. I mean, Max Duggan is okay. He can run the ball a little bit, but can he still throw it? Can he be the one trust in the pocket? Now, I see the vision with Jim Harbaugh. He wanted to go ahead and, beef up the offensive line. This is why we have Joe All. Joe All was out there. He was doing good. Our tight ends is all right. We got Steele, Smart, Parham. They just got to keep Just have to be healthy, literally. I appreciate Parhell's dedication. I really do. I think this is something that we can, look to, to move forward in. But it's just week one, right? Week one of the preseason. I just want some type of momentum coming into week two. Well, into the regular season, because you know how the regular season is going to be. It's going to be tough. I don't see us making it to the playoffs. It's just being real. We might win maybe 8 to 9 games. We still got to go against the Chiefs twice a year. So it's one of those things, man. Maybe split with the Raiders. Hope we sweep the Raiders, or split with the Broncos. But I just want to see some type of effort put it in. I didn't really see too much of an effort coming in. In the week one preseason. I'm just being honest. And I'm not trying to be. Excuse me. Uh. Okay, I'm not trying to be like, super critical or anything, man. But it's just something that I think we need to evaluate and look forward to. That's the biggest thing. Um, see, yeah, man, but that's the biggest thing. Just kind of moving forward, man. Just getting this stuff started. So hopefully they have a better performance in week two. Because I'm looking at this stuff too, man. It's practice and practice, but when Emmett Smith was talking about, man, some work harder in preseason. You gotta work hard in preseason. You gotta put this effort in, even though it doesn't count. But yeah, I mean, I think a lot of Chargers fans can agree with me that the offense wasn't the best. So but this is something that we can clean up. I would like to see moving forward. Perez playing in the last 2 quarters. You can have Max Duggan as they competing for that quarterback spot, the number two, number three spot. To play, because I will say when Perez came in, I was like, oh shoot, he brought a spark in. A 30-yard pass, like, let's go to Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson is competing for a spot, so I know they're gonna do some cuts, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk about that as well. So, uh, you know, this is gonna be good. I think this is gonna be good for us. Let's see what we can move on for, and put Perez in and see if he can be that horseman for us, just in case Justin Herbert goes down in mid-season. Now we do got a lot of good running backs. That one running back that we drafted, I would love to see Vidal to go ahead and run. I would like to see him to have more plays, draw some more plays for that young man. Brandon Rice, I want to see more things for Brandon Rice. Also too with Johnson, from Michigan that we drafted. I would like to see more of him to do those things, to be successful as well, man. So let's evaluate more of these receivers, man. Do a lot of screen passes, things of that nature, down the middle, and just get some of these reps in, man. For Elko, he has some good catches. I'm not gonna lie, he has some good catches. So he's doing the best that he can. So, but it's preseason. Not too many people really care about it, but it is something to look at. I mean, you look at J.J. McCarthy from the Minnesota Vikings. Looks really, really good. I mean, he's playing with poise. He only threw like one interception, but man, he looked like a starter, man, for that team in the future. And he's doing good. C.J. Stroud looking amazing, man. When one of his first series with the Texans. So I wanted to see some sparks. I want to see some things. I just feel like this team was struggling to find an identity, man. We was getting stopped on the run for a few times. I mean, hell, you had Isaiah Spiller had 5 carries and 5 yards. It's like, what the heck, you know? So what's going on, man? Dude? Looking like Charlie Brown. Oh my goodness. Oh. But how was you guys' day, man? This day was fine. But yeah, but that's pretty much what I want to kind of discuss on. Just like my thoughts on preseason and moving on forward. But I'm probably just gonna, like I said, make more videos about this. Probably just go live more talking about it. Haven't been live in a minute, So hopefully, guys, you see this soon, and see this later on, and everything, man. So, but yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't really have too much of anything to talk about now. But yeah, man. If anything, y'all can just like, comment, subscribe, share this video. But that's what I want to look forward to moving on. So y'all can tell me what y'all think about this. What you think with the Chargers, what they can do moving forward, how to be very successful, and then maybe we just could play a lot better in the next game, man. Draw a good crowd and just do good, man. I just want to see majority of this. We see Quentin Johnson playing out there. He got to step up too. We don't have Mike Williams, Keenan Allen anymore, so it's a lot of moving pieces, man. So we just relying on the big, on our receivers. And I just want to know how this running game is going to be. So until the next preseason game, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it, give my thoughts on it. Just want to share my opinion on this stuff. But yeah, you guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, try to share this video. See you on Lee Jr.